I actually saw this. The answer was the exact thing that you needed. Do you want me to review the portfolio too? Or was it the
Yes, yes, just the first and last.
Yeah, I can review it. But the error that was coming can be resolved simply by linking your reel to the original, the picture that you're using. So the ideal way to go about it for the specific thing that you had asked was that you, insert link using Canva itself. And what you can do is simply instead of inserting the video there, like the MP4 version of the reel, you can simply insert a screenshot or the cover and then link it so that whenever anyone clicks on it, it leads to the full video in both the ways. Because I think most likely you'll be sharing the portfolio with people in PDF forms.
Okay. So for PDF, what we have to do? Can you repeat?
Yeah. So basically, exactly what Mansi mentioned. Just a second. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, means for the link, I added the hyperlink option. So I added that hyperlink option, but for PDF, I was just not aware.
Okay, this is her portfolio. Let me open. Exactly same. So basically, for things that you export as a PDF, now for that I mean that you can create that hyperlink and simply insert a screenshot instead of the video. Let me tell you by actually showcasing your portfolio also. You can let me know the slides that we had not reviewed, or you want me to review the full thing. I can do that too. Again.
Yeah, this is the slide and the last one.
Okay. First of all, let me just come to the specific thing that you had mentioned. I love how, by the way, you visually represented it. So basically what you can do is, so that generally what happens in Canva is that every video will play together because they don't have an option of playing the first independently and then the second and then the third. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot of the cover picture of each of the reels and then just place the screenshots here, which will be images such that they are clickable. So when one exports it as a PDF, or even when one views it like this in Canva only, when they click on that image, the video will open on Instagram. So you can actually link it to the original reel. That will create even more credibility because that's an original account. So you can do that as well. This also works. So basically you can just duplicate it and create that version to export it as a PDF. And then you can choose to send this to people, but the only drawback of this is that everything plays together. So if they don't know how to manage that, it might be difficult. So what you can do is when you're when you're inserting screenshots, you can just ensure that you have a small CTA for people to click on the video. Ensure that the screenshots that you're inserting are with the play button, first thing. And secondly, you can just have a small CTA for them that goes like, tap on the video to play. Something like this, such that if you let them know once on every slide you put a reel video on, it becomes convenient for them. Super?
Yes, got it.
I'm going to wear this. Yeah, okay. I'll just go to the first slide. This is what I meant for the video specifically. Just 1 second. It's not letting me hide. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm Shalu, social media manager and content strategist. I help entrepreneurs and coaches skyrocket their business using the power of social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, creating. Okay. Entrepreneurs and coaches skyrocket their business using the power of social media platforms. I think you can omit the word like here, because what it essentially is doing is that it's saying that like Instagram and Facebook. What you want to specify is that you do for Instagram and Facebook specifically. So you can say using the power of social media platforms of Instagram and Facebook. Creating scroll stopping reels is my superpower, and writing engaging copy gives me a kick. I think writing engaging copy gives me a kick. So gives me a kick is something that can probably be transformed because it's not adding on to the previous phrase or the words that you've used. So basically creating scroll stopping reels is my superpower is amazing. Stay with that and then transform the second phrase a bit. Writing engaging copy adds on to that superpower, and then maybe, fires it up even more or something like that, gives me a kick, is like taking it away from the reels. So what you're saying is that this is creating scroll stopping reels, which is my superpower, and I'm adding engaging copy on top of it. When you say that it gives me a kick, it's going in two different directions, because one is talking about reels being your superpower, and the other is talking about what gives you kick, which essentially in this thing is not making sense together. So I would say that writing engaging copy adds to my superpower, or adds to it, or maybe fires it up or takes it to the next level. And my engaging copy, or like you have to transform the second statement a bit. So I would say experiment with it a little. If you're saying something, I can't hear you. You must be on mute. Yeah.
No, Tejas.
Okay.
Nothing.
With my creative strategies and kick-ass content writing, I can help you unleash the true power of social media and turn your dreams. Unleash the true power of social media for your amazing, or for your business, something like that you can add, and then you can say turn your dreams into reality. It's the rest is flowing perfectly well. The only question is, are you ready? Are you ready to do this? Maybe if yes, book a strategy call to know how. So now here you need to state, if yes, book a free 20-minute or free 30-minute strategy call to exactly know the how. And then maybe, Canva lets you add emoticons separately. You do that. Like, don't add it inside the copy itself. It will come as a block, but maybe you can search for it in Elements and add a pointer or something like that, and then point it towards this link. The rest is all fine. The rest is all good. It's beautifully written, and I like the way it's designed as well. So it's like minimal, but to the point. Yeah, this is also looking nice now. Goal, strategy, result. I think you should highlight the result even more. So maybe underline it, because the bold in this particular font is not coming off that visually as much as it's possible. So I would say that either you can change font, or you can actually highlight it by using something else, probably by using white background behind 20K and 1700 respectively in 30 days. And when I say engagement, when you say engagement, is it impressions or reach, or what exactly?
No, engagement means we have the engagement count there, right?
But when I say the engagement is going up by 1700, you should have probably some metrics for it. Just a second. Maybe overall engagement, something. Just
so that you can see in the next slide, means the engagement, they have given the impressions. Yeah.
Okay.
And one more thing
They're saying
I wanted to check.
interactions, right? Sorry. Is it content interactions?
No, in engagement means whatever engagement, either via comments or whatever, means people interact, right?
This one,
That.
accounts engagement.
Yes.
So this is overall known as content interactions.
Okay.
So that is what I was saying, because when we say it's engagement, it doesn't make sense sometimes independently. You can say content interactions. Bracket me, you can add an engagement for people to have more clarity for those who don't know. But by default, use use engagement. Use content interactions, and in bracket engagement.
Okay.
And highlight it in some way. 20,000 and 1,700 respectively in just 30 days, something like this.
Okay. And Tejal, one more thing I wanted to ask you, that I told you in last call that I'm getting the insights for only 90 days, right? So when I checked on the creator studio, there I'm getting insights for the whole year as well. So there means for the month of I think Feb and May, I am having good insights, so I can means add those screenshot as well. So
add your best work here, because right now the portfolio, like in your case, you've been working on an account already. For those of us who are new here, who have not worked on any account also, they can create their own creatives and create their own content strategy and show their metrics. You have this thing already that you were working on an account, so you've seen the transition of how it went up, how did it improve, how did it sometimes you feel that 1 month one metric was coming off really nicely, but the other kicked off in another. So pick your best work and showcase them. That's totally fine. And related to the font, again, coming back, let me know if you have any questions on that first.
No, that's all.
Yeah, for the font, I would say I think you've made this bold as well, because this is somewhat different from this. So maybe I think all of this is bold and just this is bold in here. the 20K and 70K. So this is not, I think this bold is not coming across. So you can either change the font and then bold just specific parts of it, because everything bold doesn't make sense. And if you make everything bold, then it'll all be same. So if you want to stick with this font, you can make everything bold and then just highlight this by using something else. Okay.
Okay.
And some other things you can do is when you've used goal, my strategy, and result, make sure all of them are either all caps or like this, like only the first letter is caps.
Okay.
It should be synonymous. Similarly, S here should be capital, like basic things like that. Okay. You can just proofread it for yourself. A whooping increase of this and this in reach and engagement respectively. Again, great. See, screenshots help you like nothing else, because they are actually like the true insights and they showcase your credibility even more. Creating scroll stopping reels. This is amazing. You can even use certain circles or other kind of, you know, elements from Canva and highlight the things that you truly want. Because this is like crazy metrics you have. So you can highlight whatever you want. In case if this is only a specific reel that you want to showcase first, then you highlight these metrics. Or if you know, if you like, for some clients also, you can do this independently. If their goal is to create viral reels, you can highlight this these metrics, which are more about the plays. But otherwise, you can keep it generic if you want to circulate the same portfolio for now. Again, the S I feel should be capital here. Feed post insights and similar. So this is also a good thing. It's interesting to see that you, you know, included a CTA inside the whole portfolio. Like it's in the middle of it. It's not in the end. It's in the beginning and then in the middle and then the end as well. Are these links clickable? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay. File optimization and grid view. Spelling of aesthetic can be worked upon. But otherwise, it's nice. It's coming together. This is also good. I've seen it. These are nice. I like the frames also that you've put them in. But when you do, if you decide to do the image plus link thing, then just ensure that you add a CTA somewhere here that helps people actually know that they have to tap on it to open it. Captions written. Business using part of social media. Book your free strategy call here. Again, specify the minutes, because it should not be like it goes on for hours. That's not good utilization of your time as well. So they should not expect more than that as well. So if you are giving a 30 minute is decent, because initially it will not end in 20 minutes. That this I'm telling you from experience. Even if you plan a 20-minute call, it easily ends up becoming a 35-40-minute call also at times. So maybe initially it'll overflow a bit, but you can schedule a 30 and then maybe overflow it by 5-10 minutes, not more than that. And then eventually come to smaller times as well. But other than that, everything looks good. I think it's great to go. Is there anything else specifically about this that you would like to ask?
No. Means I just wanted to check with you if this call to action is good enough. Means
Yeah.
Are you ready to skyrocket? Means that is okay, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not complicated. It's simple. It's to the point. I would just say that one change that. Secondly, maybe, you know, you can move this link a little bit towards the right, slightly away from your face. I think it's too close. Slightly over towards the right, but the rest is good.
Okay.
You can even use link shorteners and insert a shorter link if you want. That can happen.
Okay.
Not that it's needed. Some people like using smaller links specifically when it's the visibility aspect of it than the, you know, because this will go inside the PDF. But if you're okay with it, this is good too.